This is what we've waited for.
Welcome track and field fans to another video where today we'll be taking a look at the argument that has been going on for some time now, where some persons agree, some persons that don't agree that athletes should go ahead and take up the scholarship to go to college, while some do believe that some of the athletes should remain and focus solely on athletics. So for me, growing up, it was always a thought that you should have balance. You should have balance between schoolwork and athletics, because there at that time there was a thought that sports was not going to take you anywhere. Even though during those times athletes were still, both track and field athletes as well as football athletes were getting scholarships to go overseas. Once you perform well, you got your scholarship to go overseas. So the argument today is that some of our athletes should take up the should they or shouldn't they take up the option to go overseas and get a degree to kind of balance between sports and athletics. But while some are saying if you have that level of talent, why not just focus on it, solely focus on it, and maximize your potential in becoming one of the top athletes. It is said that those with average talent, they should take up the option to take up a scholarship, go ahead, get your degree, get your bachelor's or whatever, and come out and make a living. Take the free ride on the scholarship. While those with exceptional talent should remain and focus solely on track and field to develop their ability to become very well or to perform on the top stage in terms of becoming one of the best in the world. Some persons are saying even though they have phenomenal talent, they should still go to college to balance it off, because one injury and that could be it. But some are saying they should take the gamble. Why not take the gamble? You have that level of talent, take the gamble and see what can be done for you. What comes to mind most recently, we have Alana Reid, the Clayton twins, we have Boaji Krumi, we have Kerika Hill. We have a few young athletes that are foregoing another year in high school or foregoing college to focus solely on their track and field career, where he has never recovered, because we know Yohan Blake before that injury was one of the best athletes in the world. He has the second fastest time in the men's 200 meters. So we know Yohan Blake was on that track, on that path to become one of the greatest. So we understand the argument that an injury can really derail your career and then you don't have anything to fall back on. But if you hit the hammer on the head and strike it, as some people say, strike gold, and you really go out there and perform, you can be one of those athletes where you are successful. You don't have to work to make a living. We know that we can see a few athletes that have been successful who don't really have to work because they have made it well in athletics. And don't get it twisted. Persons have to understand that it's really the top athletes in athletics really make money, where you don't have to work. You don't have to go to a 9 to 5. You can make some money, you can invest it, you can set up a business, and it sets you up for life. Because that is real. I think that's one of the real issues persons are saying, because we know athletics career is short, and after athletics, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? You have to set up your living. You have to ensure that you are good for the rest of your life, because athletics, depends on when you start. I think a 10-year career is a long career in athletics. Well, we know that Shelley has surpassed that, and what Allyson Felix surpassed that as well. So a very few athletes really have long careers in athletics. you know. So it's really life off after athletics that some persons are really talking about, are really wondering what are you going to do after athletics. So you have to really strike gold or ensure that you really are successful in athletics to say, all right, I'm going to forego college. I'm not going to focus on any degree. I'm not going to focus on any of that. I'm just going to do athletics. So if you're going to do that, you have to ensure that you are successful in it, because it's really a gamble. And that's why some persons are saying there should be a balance between athletics and academics, because this academics is you're basically setting up a safety net where once athletics is are if you're not successful, then you can fall back on your qualification to get a job. So guys, it's really a gamble. It's really percentages of where, oh, some persons are saying it is not a guarantee that you're going to be successful. So you're basically playing the lottery. Because if you look at it, it's not. So guys, I leave it to you to comment and let me know what you think. This is the end of another video. Please like and subscribe until the next one.